I'm letting you.
Like
I'm gonna let you lead it because
self-control.
this is real close to you, and I'm gonna just chime in every now and then with.
It is me. Fuck you.
All right, so let's talk about when you knew it was time to leave, and then you starting to think about it, and what was your mindset going through to, man, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Well, I do want to say before I start, getting into this, that I'm glad nobody knows what she look like and who she is outside of y'all,
Hey,
my personal friends. You know what I'm saying? I kept that identity sacred like a mother. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
so
I was the whole time. I ain't gonna lie. To me, it's like everybody want to hide who they are, a lot of people want to hide who they with, or just have that level of comfort. Y'all was waiting until marriage. I don't necessarily agree with it. But I'm different because I'm like, all right, nigga, I'm not as social media, I ain't as public and active as you are. So you want to share your whole life, but this was something you tried to compartmentalize a little bit and just give niggas hints and stuff like that. Y'all love millennial niggas. I'm more like, we posted us when we was in a relationship, but we also took time to get in a relationship. Yours wasn't really like that. Yours is like, do you like me, nigga? Check the box.
It be like that sometimes, man. But so when can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So the thing that happened, so the hardest part in leaving is like all the disappointment. A disappointment of, externally, your friends, your family, with the, because they want to see you happy and they thought it was going to go a certain way. Your followers, they thought it was going to go a certain way. This woman in a relationship you've been praising, you got your doubters and haters who can't wait for you to slip up. And so it's just all at a disappointment. You got to go back and face the public. It's like, damn.
But some of them, they support you, but hate your relationship. Cause I heard your DMs was blowing up after the announcement, nigga.
We gonna get to that. But yeah, it's like but as a fear coach, I've done a lot of internal work, so I was cool with facing my fear of the embarrassment, of the inadequacy, because I knew that at the end of the day, yeah, this gonna suck. This is a process that sucks. It's gonna be a lot of criticism, open criticism at that. But if I love me, I gotta do what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? Long term, especially. So it was that, and then the internal part is like you disappoint the person in the relationship, because you care about the girl. Everything all the stories and all the feelings and all the emotions you shared with her were real. It came from a real sincere place. All the plans and the future aspirations were real. And it's like all that shit is dwindling now. It's gone. It's becoming a fade, and it makes you think like, damn, she gonna think all that was fake, or all that was just talk and all that. It's like, nah, that shit was really real. I was really there in the moment. Like I really meant that shit. I really had intentions. So it's those two things, that's the hardest. It's just the disappointment, and it's like, I'm getting older now. I know I sound like a woman, but it's like I'm getting older now.
Niggas try to use the old card.
Nigga becoming damaged goods. Right.
I can only take so much now.
With our kids and shit. But it's like, it's just, it was hard, man. It was really hard emotionally just to take on, more so than physically. The physical aspect, and I think this is too, when you're a man and you ain't financially stable, it's hard for you to leave anything that's stable. But me being that I was financially stable, that wasn't the hard part, is getting the logistics together to leave. Again, it was just the emotions. And like I said, and I advise a lot of men, Black guys who going through this, is that when it's time for you to leave, plan your leave. And as soon as you announce your leave, you got to be ready to leave within 24 to 48 hours. And I suggest really at that moment, because, like me, I was, like I told you, I was going to leave at night. First off, I had a great support system. I'm going to talk about that in a minute too. But I was going to leave at night, but then as I was thinking about it and sitting on it, because I couldn't sleep anyway, I had a lot of anxiety about it. I was like, damn, anything can happen at night, because a female friend hit me and was like, You think she gonna let you leave that easily after, after everything that, I found out about it? She found out about the relationship. And I was like, you know what? Damn, you're right. My female friend found out about the relationship. I was like, yeah, you got a point there. She might not let me leave so easy. Knowing how, all the shit that was going on. So I was like, you know what? She might try to, because she can get petty. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, she might try to frame me or say something, because ain't no cameras in the house. You know what I'm saying? And all the cameras is in the apartment complex. They'll just see me going in the house. They won't see what happened inside.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you never.
But that's a real ass fear, bro. When you talking
Yeah,
about
that's
somebody
real.
who you know your partner until trauma hit, until drama hit, until you rile up their emotions so much. And it's a lot of shit that go. Listen, man, you think you know somebody until they heartbroken. And people would do whatever the fuck they can. We always hear narratives about how hostile black men get if you bruise their ego, if you hurt their feelings. But we don't really hear as much the shit that on the other side, where it's like, damn, the people that we love and we choose to love ourselves after a while and say, I can't do this no more. We don't really acknowledge there's a fear there. But we gotta carry our fear for the situation a different way. We can't, it ain't like we gotta lead. We gotta plan to act with a certain amount of integrity. So I gotta sit here and hold the conversation in a way where I can still leave. There are people that'll block the door. There are people that'll give accusations. There are people that'll slander your name, especially with you being more of a social and public figure. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. So call the police and say anything, or stab you. Because I've seen her get angry before, and it's like, I know she can get to the point where she'll black out, and then the next day not even remember anything she said, or did, whatever.
You better than me. I see that once, nigga.
Yeah, and there's so many mistakes, and that's the thing too. A lot of black men do. It's like, just because you can handle so much more, doesn't mean you deserve to handle, any of that at all.
One day we gonna dive into it, where you really talk about, and without slandering nobody, but you talk about your perspective walking that path of being that strong dude, because you always you 6'3". You know what I'm saying? I'm just shy of
6'4". You better give me my inch. You better stop putting smut on my inch, man.
I'm just shy of 6 foot, so I'm 5'8". You know what I'm saying? But people think that because you got a certain stature, that your physical stature is the same as your emotional stature, especially because you're a smart, intellectual, like articulate person that can tell people how you feel. So when they see that, they say, "Oh man, this nigga got it. He can handle these feelings."
Right.
So they overload
the abuse. Like you talking about?
They overload you and make it seem like it's your fault when you can't. Yeah. When you having an off day. But go ahead.
Again, I said disappointment factor.
Go ahead, King.
I'm gonna let you talk. We gonna go in the break though, King.